What's going on, guys? It's Suk and I am back with a brand new video on Super Duper Tech. And in today's video I'll be doing a speed test comparison between the iPhone 7 Plus and the Google Pixel. Now if you guys are yet to subscribe, then go ahead and do so, as I will be uploading a number of different speed test comparison videos between other flagship devices. But without any further ado, let's hit the titles. So first up, I want to get into talking about the specifications of these two devices. Now the Google Pixel was released in October 2016. It also comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 quad-core processor, which has two of its cores clocked at 2.15 GHz and the other two at 1.6 GHz. Whereas the iPhone 7 Plus was released a month earlier in September of 2016, it also features the quad-core Apple-designed A10 Fusion processor, which has a clock speed of 2.34 GHz. I do also want to mention that the iPhone 7 Plus has 3 GB of RAM, whereas the Google Pixel has 4. So of course the first speed test that I am going to be conducting is the boot up speed test. Now this is simply to see which of these smartphones boots up first. Now what makes this speed test in particular very interesting to see is that Apple make both the hardware and software for the iPhone, and Google does the same for the Pixel. And as you guys can now see, the iPhone 7 Plus was first to finish up the boot up test with a time taken of 18 seconds, whereas it took the Pixel around 44 seconds. Now I found this to be quite shocking, as you literally could have booted up the iPhone, turned it back off and then rebooted it in the same amount of time as it took the Pixel to turn on. So now jumping into the RAM and application speed test, of course beforehand I did ensure that all applications in the background were closed, and I did of course start the stopwatch in the stock camera application on both of these devices at the exact same time. And as both of these smartphones get through opening up the social media applications Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter, you guys can already see that the Pixel is starting to pull ahead with an early lead. But when it comes to opening up the media applications being Apple Music, Netflix and YouTube, you guys can already see that the iPhone 7 Plus is pulling ahead with a substantial lead. As the iPhone finishes loading Uber and starts opening up eBay, Amazon, Wikipedia and Lapsit Pro, you guys can see that this lead that the iPhone has only further increases. And as the iPhone gets into loading up Lapsit Pro and starts exporting a 2-second 4K file that was shot at 30 frames per second, you guys can see that this lead that the iPhone already has is even more increased. So while the iPhone starts loading up the game applications being Subway Surfers, Pokemon Go, Injustice 2 and Super Mario Run, you guys can see that the Pixel is not even halfway through exporting on Lapsit Pro. I am going to start speeding up this footage now, as it will take the Pixel over 20 more seconds to finish exporting on Lapsit Pro. Now it's interesting to note that the iPhone 7 Plus took around 6 seconds to finish that export in Lapsit Pro, whereas with the Pixel it took over 40 seconds. As the iPhone gets into loading up its final gaming application, the Pixel is now on to opening up its first. And this of course will mean that the iPhone 7 Plus is first to finish its first lap with a lap time of 1 minute and 55 seconds. Now once again I am going to start speeding up the footage, as it did take the Pixel around 1 minute 40 seconds to finish loading up the games, which interestingly enough is around 15 seconds shy of the total time it took the iPhone to finish its first lap. And as you guys can see, the iPhone 7 Plus with its highly efficient RAM management was able to hold all of the applications successfully in RAM. This of course means that the iPhone 7 Plus was able to finish the entire test before the Google Pixel was able to finish its first lap. It did so in a total time of 2 minutes and 44 seconds, with the final lap taking only 49 seconds to complete. And as you guys have just seen, the Pixel finally finishes its first lap with a lap time of 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Now as the Pixel finally starts its second lap, I am going to start speeding things up once again, as of course this did take some time. Now I'm not quite sure about you guys, but I myself am very shocked at this result, as of course the iPhone 7 Plus took less time to complete the entire test than it took for the Pixel to complete its first lap. Now, I've heard many people talk about how Google could be the only company to knock Apple off its throne, as they'll be able to make both the hardware and the software. But judging by this performance, it clearly shows that even with a gigabyte of RAM, they're not able to even touch the iPhone. So finally, the Pixel finishes its last lap with a total time of 2 minutes and 44 seconds, with the final lap taking around 1 minute and 25. So of course today's winner is the iPhone 7 Plus. Now I'm not sure about you guys, but I myself am afraid for all of the competition after all the rumours that we've been hearing for the up and coming iPhone 8. And if these rumours do in fact turn out to be true, then of course the only smartphone that will be able to knock off the iPhone 7 Plus from the top of the charts is its successor, the iPhone 8. So then guys, that has been it for today's video. I do hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to hit that like button, and if you are new around here, then why not subscribe. Also, if you have got any questions as to what you've seen in today's video, then be sure to leave them down below in the comment section, or alternatively you can go ahead and hit me up on my social media. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.